Hi everyone, we're on the MSC Seashore today and we're in cabin 9036, which is an Aurea class cabin. So let's go in and take a look. First off, you do need to put your room key in the slot to turn on the electric. So we've done that, the lights are on, and come on in. Take a quick look around. Yeah, it's light, bright, and very airy, and we have some different features in this cabin. So let's start off over here. So as I said, you need to use your proximity key to get your lights on. You can't use any other credit card or any other key. You have to use this one. What's unique is we have no magnets over on the door to say, oh, make up your room or privacy. Everything is electronic here. So you have a do not disturb button and a light goes on, a same color light on the outside. Or if you'd like to have your room made up, you switch that and the light changes out there so your stateroom attendant knows whether, again, to not disturb you or to make up your room. And we didn't have to hit it because we put the key in, but you can control the master lights right from here when you walk in. Moving over here, you have your typical air conditioning to heat control over here. It's a sliding bar, so it's pretty easy to make an adjustment from there. Now let's go into the bathroom. The light is here, and I will warn you that our bathroom in particular has a very loud fan. So I'm going to ratchet up my sound and we'll go through the bathroom features now. Okay, light is on. And as you can see, this is a standard balcony bathroom. It is not overly spacious, but it's functional. I will let you know, if you're taller than 6'1", 6'2", when you're sitting on the flush, you will have a little knee room problem and you may just have to scoot over a little bit. Take my word for it, I'm not going to give you a show, but the knee room's a little tight here. And you can at least see that it's the diagonal sink that kind of cuts your knee room a little bit. But while we're over here, you'll see the sink is actually good size. It's molded into the counter. And down below, you have some storage space, some extra toilet paper rolls or roll, and you've got your garbage right there. You have a small shelf, not really very functional, but up here you have two shelving units that are tall enough and I think wide and deep enough really to hold all of our stuff that we need. Two glasses, and another thing over here is the pump soap, which is unique because we usually have that hand soap that gets all gooey and gummy, so we are appreciating just a little pump for a hand soap. Looking in here, you'll see that this is pretty much a standard shower with your controls of the heat on one side and your power on the other, and you can control the up and down of your distance. And you're seeing some of our clothes hung up, which tells you that there is a clothesline, which we appreciate. A little further down below, you've got a bar for if you're shaving your legs or need to soap up your legs, and you do have a shampoo and a shower gel dispenser right there, and a small shelf above. So again, it's compact, but they do have some nice features that not every ship that we sail has. And that includes a mirror for makeup over here. If you want a little convex mirror. And as we leave, you'll see that there are two hooks on the door to hang up clothes or your bathrobes if you do get them. And out here you have hooks for bathrobes again, or anything else that you want. Being the Aurea class, they do come complimentary, no matter if it's the first time you sailed or if you're a high loyalty person, it doesn't matter. You get them at this class of balcony. All right, we're moving a little further in, And over on the left-hand side to me, you have our closet area. And we'll start far off here. And this is our hang-up clothes. But we are very happy with the shelving that they do have here. There's a shelf above, and then down below you'll see there's shelving that we use for our shoes, which is novel for a lot of the cruise ships that we've been in. So we've really appreciated that. On the other side, again, plenty of storage here. As you can see, we're not filling up the space. Some tech stuff, a few different items here. We have our towels that we will have to return at the end of the cruise, our safe, 2 more shelves, and 2 more drawers here. It may look like it's a 3rd drawer, but it's just some space for whatever they need to have to make this room work well. So they're smooth, they're functional, and plenty of storage over here. I'll close this up, and before I get off the bed and show you the bed, you will see that over here you have a nightstand with 2 open shelves. And you do have actually a lot of choice for lights in this cabin. If I turn this one on, it's a side light, and then you also have a reading light over here. Now, down here, I'm going to turn these off for a moment. Down here is a toggle switch. The lights are on right now for the entire cabin. Then you toggle it once, it leaves the lights above the bed on and nothing else. Toggle it again, they're all off. And then you can circle everything to the bedroom mood lights to off.
That's great!
Again, just small little features that you appreciate. Okay, so typical bed in any cruise ship, you can have them separated, but we keep them together. A nice headboard. We talked about the lighting above. Very large mirror as I'm walking around the other side of the bed. And over here, you have pretty much the same controls. You've got your 2 lights for reading or just accent lighting. And again, the toggle switch, which I won't go through again. But over here on this side of the bed, you also have a USB port, which can come in handy for charging while you're on this side of the bed, and 2 shelves in the nightstand over there. Okay, typical couch. We'll say that this is, dare I say, fairly large couch, so no complaints there. And it does pull out if you need to have this room for 3 or 4 people. Obviously, 2 kids would fit better in a, we'll call it a regular size balcony cabin, but you could fit 4 adults if you wanted to. So going to the last area of our cabin, we'll start off with a TV that swivels. So whether it's the bed or over on the couch, you can watch your TV and have it face that direction. We have some nice organizational area here for anything you want, and we're using it for all the materials that they wind up giving us during the cruise. And down below, we're actually using it right now. You'll see that we've got 2 European plugs, and we're using our handy dandy adapter that we'll link below that we use all the time. Over here is our on-off switch for the vanity light or the desk light. This switch over here, we've yet to figure out. There is a light outside that we haven't been able to turn on, so this could be the light for the balcony. That just may not be working, but that doesn't seem to do anything. More importantly, which we've used a lot, is we have 2 American outlets followed by 2 USB ports in between. So it's not too bad to have 2 American, 2 European ports, and also 2 USB ports. So all told, this is really a good area to power your devices. You can put them on top of your desk over here, but they also have shelving here, which I will sometimes put my devices just down below and keep the desk clean. All right, actually fairly nice sized desk vanity area. We've got 1, 2, 3 drawers. The bottom drawer is very deep, which is great. A nice feature here when we open this up is you'll see the hair dryer, which is already plugged in. So it doesn't take up one of your plugs. It's just already plugged in and you're good to go there. And actually over here is another unique thing. We have, we call it a chair, but a stool, sort of seating for your vanity. And if you want to have a coffee table or a table for either your couch area, or you can bring it outside, you do have this over here, and they all tuck underneath the desk to get it out of the way when you want to just have more walking room. So over here is the mini bar. It's also the refrigerator cooler, and it is stocked on the Aurea class with a lot of different goodies. That's pretty full, and it is now locked because it is our last night here, so they do lock it up. So we can't show it to you, but during the rest of the cruise it's open, and you've got access if you want the mini bar or to put your sodas or anything else that you want to keep cold there. All right, just to finish up, you have more open shelving for storage on the side of the desk. So that finishes the inside of the room. It's a little windy right now, so let me just talk about the balcony. We're on an extended balcony here on the 9th floor, so we have a lot of room, and as you can see, we've got 2 full loungers, which has been terrific, 2 chairs and a footrest, and a lot of room. You'll notice for the first time that we've been cruising, we're cruising with family that's right next door, and we actually opened up the divider. We're back in port this morning, and I thought we would show you just what it is to have adjoining balconies. So let's go ahead. So again, love the fact that it's a long length and you can fit 4 people on either side with 2 loungers and 2 regular chairs. But come along, let's take a look on this side. This really extends the use of the balcony. In fact, we've had time over here, time over there, all 4 of us, and it was really very enjoyable just to come and go on either side of the balcony. Now, as we go bother our friends and family, you'll see the room's much the same, except for it's flipped. It's our good friend, my brochacho, David.
Hey, girl, hey.
And there you go. It's very similar. And I think every other room here is just swapped bed position just because of how the rooms are laid out and how it fits better. So that's a wrap on cabin 9036 on MSC Seashore. I have to say, at least as the cabin goes, we've had no complaints. It's a thumbs up. It's very usable, functional, and the decor is nice. So stay tuned for more videos from the Seashore and our first experience on MSC. Take care.